Hello, my name's Jake Thornton. I'm a professional screenwriter, and something's been going through my mind over the last few days. Not something I've been experiencing, but an idea for a video. And it's about professional jealousy. It's something I think that I, as a creative, have absolutely experienced, and experience on a regular basis, if I'm honest. I lied and said this wasn't about me now, because I just opened Deadline 5 minutes ago and saw news about someone who I know and the project that they're working on. And I felt that pang of jealousy of, oh, why do they deserve it and not me? And I'm only realizing this now that I'm talking about it. So I wanted to make a little video just about that, really. So I used to be an actor, and when I graduated from drama school, I was often faced with the feelings of jealousy and resentment towards other people's success. Particularly if they were people I knew, but even if they weren't, even if they were people perhaps around my age or my demographic, if they were getting the roles that I was going up for, I distinctly remember there was this one actor who would get absolutely every audition. We would compete for the same roles, and he would get it pretty much every time. And it happened like 4 or 5 times. And this guy was like, oh, this bastard, he got it again. And the problem with jealousy, isn't it, is that actually it just really makes us exceptionally unhappy. Makes us really unhappy people. And I think the reason it made me so unhappy was partly because, I was seeing someone else's success, seeing someone else get a job that I wanted, perhaps needed. But the other part of it was this disappointment in myself that I wasn't a better version of myself, the kind of person that could go, good for you, and let it go. And really, as I look back on that particular time, I think that was really the thing that made me feel so bad, was actually this feeling that I had towards myself, that I shouldn't be feeling this way. And as I've become a screenwriter for the last basically 15 years, 10 years professionally, really still having just these moments of going, oh, fuck you. And years ago, I read this really wonderful book. It's about wealth mindset. It's actually called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And it's by a guy called T. Harv Eker. And I really enjoyed this book about changing my mindset about wealth. Because really it's about how we change our mindset and how we change the way that we talk to ourselves. And in the book, he talks about a moment where he's watching, I think it's Oprah, I want to say. And she's interviewing Halle Berry. And Halle Berry at the time had just been given the biggest payday for any actor at the time. And T. Harv Eker basically went, screw you, man. Why do you get that? That's what they're paying you way too much. And in that moment, he caught himself. And he went, oh, hang on. If I'm saying you shouldn't have that and you don't deserve that, how could I ever say I deserve that? I should have that. And so he caught that little moment before it fully lodged in his mind, and he went, no. And he stopped and he screamed at the TV. It's a really great story. I've got the book around here somewhere. And he starts jumping on the couch going, you go, girl. You deserve more than that. They're getting you for cheap. And he really countered that energy with, you so deserve that. Good for you. Way to make it happen. And so I use that trick today. Still today. When I have that pang, even if it's small, and I'll be honest, I didn't have that. I didn't do this 10 minutes ago, so I'm going to do it now. Of really inwardly congratulating that person or people on their success, and make it as genuine as you possibly can. And if you can't make it genuine, fake it. Fake it until you really do feel it. So these people who have this project out in the world, good for you. I know how hard you worked, and way to make it happen. And then you can go one further. And then it's, thank you for showing me what's possible. Thank you for inspiring me to keep going for what it is I want to create. Thank you for showing me that hard work can pay off in a world and in an industry that often feels like it doesn't. So many times, so many projects that labour, and we think, oh, is this ever going to happen? Well, the person whose project you just saw go is proof and evidence that it can. And if they can do it, you can too. It might not be the one you're working on right now. That's okay. It might not be the next one. But if you keep going and you keep working and you keep tapping into that spirit of joy and excitement and passion, and you don't get consumed by the negativity and the bitterness and the anger, especially towards other writers, other people who are your peers or who will be your peers, you can leave that part of that behind and just focus on the joy and the excitement of creating. Because if they don't deserve it, maybe you don't either. But they do deserve it, and also you deserve it too. So the exercise is, when you observe and you find yourself going, well, that person got that open writing assignment, or that person's making that show, that movie, really stop yourself. Pause in that moment and say, you know what? Good for you. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for showing me what's possible. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to work even harder because I now can see, here's another example, that it is possible if I keep going. That's where my head's at today. I've just about to finish my summer right now. My kids are going back to school on Tuesday, and I've got exciting things happening. I've got one project that's with a producer, another that's about to go to a producer, so that's going to be cool. And just, keeping on writing and keeping on creating, and that's all we can do. That's all we have control over. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Keep writing, keep creating, and make it happen.